How we doing, YouTube? Welcome to Thomas with Tomology. I'm Thomas. Um, this is a review channel, and I am doing a review of the Mounjaro and more or less a journey with the Mounjaro. It's basically going to be a 3 month. If you're new here, I'm basically going to do 3 months, see where my blood work is, and then I'll keep periodic updates after the 3 months. But I want to go through everything and review it. And everyone has different symptoms, different side effects. It affects everybody's different. So yesterday, I'm a day late. I had my computer tore down, redoing. I do custom water cool PCs, so I tore it down and redid my water loop yesterday, and it took me longer than what I thought it was going to take. So I'm just getting a day late, but I did do my shot yesterday. So yesterday was my third shot. So I had my weigh in, the original for my first shot. A week later, 2 weeks was yesterday. 2 weeks in, but my third shot, and then next week will be my fourth shot, so on and so on. But next week is my last 2.5. Then I go to 5 milligram, which I already got it. Insurance approved it. It's in my refrigerator. Um, Ready to go. So I got mail ship order on that, so I get a little bit cheaper. Insurance actually does really, really good. So I'm ready to see where my cholesterol, blood sugars, or A1Cs. I'm ready to see where all my numbers lie. All right. So as far as negatives, at first I was seeing constipation. At first, I was seeing, man, I was that first week was a little rougher than normal. But as I started drinking kombucha tea in the morning and then drinking green tea at night, try to help me wind down at night and try to get my sleep schedule back on. That actually really helped, and it's kind of made me really regular. I'm just like by 8 o'clock in the morning, it's like I'm looking. But the other big thing is dry mouth. Oh man, dry mouth is dry mouth. So I try to come. I mean, it goes away. It's almost like I can feel the medicine opening because you inject it, and it's almost like I feel it opening up, and then all these symptoms come on a little hard, and then all of a sudden I'll go a day or two where I'm getting more stomach growl or I'm hungry. I don't have food chatter. I've said this before. I don't get the food chatter that everyone else does. I get a sweet tooth. So, but other than that, I don't have food chatter. And it's weird saying sweet tooth. So, what's really weird about me being bigger is for about 4 years now, I have had no teeth. So, going down this long road with chronic Lyme disease, in the beginning, they want to put in a PICC line. They cut it in your vein here and they put it into your heart valve. And I had to take IV antibiotics for 2 months. And after my antibiotics was up and they pulled the PICC line out, I was eating some boneless Wild Wings from Buffalo Wild Wings, and a couple of my teeth shattered when I bit down. Well, went to the dentist and he said that all my roots were gone basically in my teeth. And then from the time that I had 2 years prior, because I was bed rested for almost 2 years, 2 years prior from my last dentist appointment, he was like really shocked that he couldn't explain what was happening and why it happened. So the only logical thing was the rocephalin, which I wish I could prove it because then I'd have implants. But I mean, I can eat pretty much almost anything and everything out there, pretty much. The only thing that I kind of really miss is steak. I do miss my steak, and I can't eat salads. So that's in which hurts me a little bit, on this diet and trying to get extra nutrients in. But I have a NutriBullet, and I make baby spinach or kale smoothies, protein smoothies, which are awesome. The other symptom is dehydration. Dehydration. Get enough water. It's like I don't want to just sit here and this have this constantly in my mouth, but I think I'm gonna have to. So I am staying a little bit more dehydrated. If you notice, my ears they are red. I don't know if this is another symptom. This has come up periodically over the last 11 years. So before the Manjaro, because of the damage of the nerves in my neck, I don't know. No doctor has yet been able to tell me why my ears turn red like this. To combat the dehydration, I've been taking Celtic salt, which is this stuff right here. So if I ever talk about Celtic salt, it's nothing special. It's just some supposed to be unbleached salt that's supposed to be really, really good for us. So, been taking this. I get a sour mouth, like, ugh, it hits you hard. I'm gonna keep this, kind of short. I mean, I'm not seeing no major side effects or any negatives so far of the meds. I'll have the pictures up week 1, week 2, or weigh in week 1 and week 2 of my weights. And as you see them all, that's what, 15 or 17 pounds down. I know 5 to 8 pounds is probably water weight. I do notice my shirts, so they fit. They gotta make sure the mic's here. They seem like they're getting longer and they're loosening up here. So, which I can't wait because I like my American Fighter shirts, these right here, and I have about at least 20 of them put in storage from when I was wearing a large. This here's a triple. And it's like every time I'd go to the doctor every 3 months, it's like 30 pounds, 30 pounds. It's like I don't know what was going on. And it's just, I guess my body was just doing its own thing because of the diabetes. So I'm just glad that my diabetes is just barely over the number where it's not too far over where I need insulin, and the insurance did approve this barely being over the number for the Mounjaro. That way we can try to combat this beforehand. Metformin didn't do good with me. Fenofibrate wasn't helping my cholesterol. Statins, I get bad cramps and my knees hurt, or actually my all my joints. They hurt pretty bad with a statin. But for the majority, I mean, a little extra tired lately. This week here's been I've been a little bit more tired. It's like I can feel the medicine kicking on and kicking off. One day I'll be hungry, next day I don't. I don't have food chatter. I've said that before. I don't have food chatter. Um, so it's not like I literally I can go all day long without eating. It's like I got to kind of force myself to eat. So I know this is working. So if I at least have a hard boiled egg or make sure I have my scrambled egg in the morning, just to keep the metabolism going and keeping that protein in. Because not only are we going to be dropping this weight, if we don't watch it, whoever's on Mounjaro, you're going to lose muscle weight. So you got to make sure that I mean, 5, 10 pound dumbbells, that's all you need. This or resistance bands, either or. Just be working out with those a little bit. Make sure that you're retaining your muscle that you have and tightening up the skin underneath. So again, I mean, 2 weeks into this, so far down this, when I can get on the scale with my clothes on and see 240, then I know this stuff is working. I know that, not that it's a miracle drug, because I mean, obviously, I got to really, really watch. I do watch my carbohydrates more than anything now, because like rice or potatoes, so Salisbury's with potatoes or chicken and potatoes, chicken and rice. You got to look at your rice index. So you got brown rice, and then you got balsamic or something like that. It's a rice that starts with a B. They're the lowest on the glycemic index. It's like, even though they say 50 carbs or whatever on it, the glycemic rate though is way down, which is really good for anyone trying to lose weight even without diabetes. That is a really good point. But no, I'm going to keep on going. I'm going to keep on posting these. I'll post 1 or 2 shorts throughout the week and keep doing weekly updates again for the first 3 months. So if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hopefully you can stick around with this journey with me. And let's see what Mounjaro really does. That way, when insurance companies really see that this is working and this works for people that are obese. I mean, we are in the most obese state in our world, especially the United States, that we have been in the entire history. So obesity is a problem, and we need to get obesity under control. And if this is a way to get it under control, then it's a way to get it under control. So, anyways, I'm Thomas of Tomology. Thank you for watching. Again, like and subscribe if you're not. I will continue to keep you updated. Again, thank you for watching.